Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone, my name is Eka Ditya Kurniawan. I am a lecturer from Mining Engineering Universitas Islam Bandung. It's an honor for me to represent my research in Science and Technology Research Symposium 2020. The research title is Monitoring Study of Wetland Change in Citatah Karst Area using Landsat Edge. This research is fully funded by LPPM Unisba using penelitian dosen muda program, and the member of the research is me, Eka Ditya Kurniawan, Andrianto Nurrohman, Ruli Nur Hasan, Ergi Satribiani, and Muhammad Yusuf. The presentation session is divided into 4 sections. First is introduction, second material and method, third result and discussion, and the last is conclusion. Indonesia is classified as a country with potential wetlands around 40.5 million hectares based on the data from Ministry of Environment in 2004. Wetlands play an important role as a buffer for human life while maintaining ecological function such as controlling floods, preventing seawater intrusion, preventing erosion, preventing water pollution, and being able to contribute to controlling the global climate change. This study aims to monitor map change in wetlands to provide recommendation in determining the spatial planning of an area. However, there are other types of wetlands area that have not received attention in terms of protection measure, namely karst area. Karst wetlands are a type of underground wetland system that is accompanied by or without a surface water component and is generally associated with cave system and other underground cavities. Karst area are area where the topography is formed by natural rock dissolved by acidic water. The building blocks are generally limestone carbonates. Wetland in the karst area not receive much attention, such as wetlands in swampy area. But like wetlands in swamps, wetlands in karst area also provide economic, cultural, and conservation value. This is because wetlands in karst area are associated with groundwater, vegetation, and soil. Wetlands in karst area are generally dry in size but are important as a water resource. Wetlands are very dynamic in nature and their characteristics vary from season to season or month to month, be it environmental characteristic or physical characteristic. The area research study is located in West Bandung Regency. Some parts of its area is karst area. The stratigraphy of the research area is composed of 5 rock units, starting from old to young is Raja Mandala Formation, limestone member, Raja Mandala unit limestone member, claystone unit with breccia insertion of the Citarum Formation, volcanic breccia unit, and unit of alluvial deposit. In this study, the identification of change in wetland is monitored in real time using satellite imagery application to obtain continuous land change. This research used a Landsat Edge image with acquisition date of September 2013, June 2015, and July 2020. The image captures spectral vectors from patch 122 and row 65. The selection of Landsat image as a research data in remote sensing in this study is because Landsat images have a sufficiently complete wavelength for vegetation index identification, water, and ground surface temperature mapping. The image used is an image with a cloud cover less than 10% and image used during the day. Landsat Edge image was processed using NV 5.3. Data pre-processing is carried out before the interpretation and delineation stage of remote sensing data. In general, the data pre-processing stages are divided by 2 stages. First is geometric correction and second is radiometric correction. Geometric correction is need to transform the image resulting from remote sensing so that the image has map characteristic in shape, scale, and projection. Image geometric correction performed in this study using image to map rectification. Radiometric correction is intended to correct the pixel value by considering the atmospheric noise factors as the main source of error. This method used to eliminate atmospheric effects in this research using the flash radiometric correction. Why we choose the flash methods? Because this correction is the most advanced technique for dealing with very dense atmospheric condition, such as the presence of clouds, pixel mixing due to the scattering of surface reflected radiance, and adjustable spectral polishing for artifact suppression. The image is cropped to limit the research area so as to facilitate analysis on the computer. The technique used to cropping the image using vector data of the research location. Vegetation and hydrological index are useful for differentiating wetland from other types of land cover based on vegetation or water patterns, especially in certain landscape and during certain season. The vegetation and hydrological index used in this study are land surface water index, modified normalized difference water index, and moisture stress index. Land surface water index is a popular drought index for vegetation moisture, calculated from the surface reflectance of the near infrared and shortwave infrared bands. Modified normalized water index calculation will produce three results. First is positive value of water is great. This is the greater than normalized difference water index because it absorbs more shortwave infrared light than near infrared light. Modified normalized difference water index is calculated from the reflectance of the green band and the shortwave infrared band. The last is moisture stress index, used for canopy stress analysis, productivity prediction, and biophysical modeling. A higher index value indicates greater plant water pressure, and in conclusion, this is have a less groundwater content. MSE is calculated for each satellite image using the near infrared band and the shortwave infrared spectral band from the Landsat imagery. The result from land surface water index. The land surface water index is used to view dry area based on vegetation humidity. The more moist the vegetation is indicated by the green or to yellow color. The dry areas are indicated in the light blue to the dark blue. We can see here is the result in 2013. We have here is dry area, and here. Next is the result in 2015. We have here dry area, and here. The wetlands area in 2015 is increased because some of the main area are already closed, and the closed main area is replanted again. In here we can see here is the replanted mining area, and here from the 2013. So this area become a wetland area again. This is the result in 2020. We have here is the dry area, and this is the dry area because of mining industrial area, and here is the dry area because of the residential area. You can see this is because the changes of the land use. Here is the mining industrial area, here too mining industrial area, and this is residential area, and here is residential area. Next is interpretation using modified normalized difference water index to see the level of wetness in research area. Areas with surface water in the image are shown in the yellow to orange because the water absorbs more shortwave infrared spectral. You can see here is the 2013 result. This is the surface water, and some of here follow the river. There is some of surface water too. In 2015, there is the surface water area increased because we can see here is the new area, and this is the lake and some of the river too. But in 2020, the area with land surface water decreased. Just we can see the area here that there are surface water area in 2015. In 2020 it's disappeared, and but this is the lake is still there, and some of here from the river. But in this area there is decreasing in surface water. You can see here this is the river. The change in this area is because the change of land use. Maybe this is because the change to residential area and mining area, and the surface water here is become disappeared, become some of residential area too. The last step is using moisture stress index. Wet area and dry area can be distinguished by their ability to store water either during the dry season or the rainy season. Soil that stores water will become increasingly humid. This is the result in 2013. We can see that the high moisture area is color blue to dark blue, and the low moisture area colored green. This is the low moisture area here. In 2015, there is some low moisture area here. This is the new low moisture area, but decreasingly low moisture area here because, like I said in front, there is some of mining closure area that are already replanted with some plant. And this is the result in 2020. Here is the new low moisture area, and here because of the land use change. But this area in 2015 results is low moisture area. In 2020 it become a high moisture area, and this is the low moisture area too. We can see the high moisture area here is because it already replanted with some cover crop. Using the digital numbers, we create this bar chart, and we can see that from the three method we use, it indicates that the similar results from the in wetland in 2013 it become increase in 2015, but then decrease in 2020. MNWI2 it decreased, and then in moisture stress index it increased in 2015 and decreased in 2020. This is the last part of this presentation. Change in wetlands in the research area can be monitored in real time using data from Landsat image through a combination of spectral index, both land surface water index, modified normalized difference water index, and moisture stress index. Wetland in the study area increased from 2013 to 2015, but decreased from 2015 to 2020. Factor controlling the reduction in wetlands may be changed in land use, but the reduction in wetlands can be prevented by replanting land that has been used. Thanks for your attention, and Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.